everybody, it's Dr. Stanman and welcome to another Mug Mutterings videos. If you're unfamiliar with my Mug Mutterings videos, it's basically my version of storytime videos where I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and it is also a thinly veiled attempt at showing you my mug collection. This one's actually new. It's a little cauldron. How fun is that? It's got little feet and it's got a little cobweb on it. The boire du jour is raspberry Arizona iced tea. So now that we've got that out of the way, today I want to talk about a very recent story time. I went to see, as you may have seen in my most recent monthly vlog, I went to see My Chemical Romance, which is my favorite band in the whole wide world. I would do anything for this band, and I have. Actually, I flew to another country to see them. So there's going to be video footage of the concert and of the day itself, and I'll show you throughout the video, but I also want to talk about my experience. So the show that I went to most recently was in Albany, and I was so happy to go. It was a little bit of a hellfest. My boyfriend and I drove up to Albany, and he and I went to go check in the hotel that I booked. It was not a good place to be, so we went there. There were cigarette burns in all the sheets. It's a non-smoking room. We think it was blood. We're like 98% sure it was blood on the sheets and on the walls. There was mold in every room, in every corner of every room. It was 2 rooms. It was the bedroom and the bathroom. There was lots of mold. And it looked like a crime scene. Guys, I can't express to you how certain I was that it was blood. So it smelled moldy and musty and like cigarette smoke, and like someone had died there. So we couldn't stay there. So we ended up staying at his sister's house, who, how fortuitous, she lives in Albany. And so we stayed there. I'm so grateful she let us do that. That was so kind of her. And then I got up really early the next morning. I kept looking on Twitter, seeing the line updates to see how many people were in line. Sometimes on purpose I would go to check, and sometimes I would just accidentally see it while scrolling on Twitter, and I would start freaking out. And my boyfriend David, he kept saying, "Raven, you gotta stop looking. You gotta stop looking at your phone, because you're just gonna give yourself an anxiety attack. You're gonna start panicking." And I was like, "You're right, but I can't stop looking. I have to be prepared." And then I got up like 2 a.m. I think, and then I got ready. I'll show you my outfit, my makeup that I did. I'm very proud of it. So I made a bunch of the pride flag pins with the Danger Days spider contamination logo on them. And they're a little crude, but I did rush them. The concert's in 2 days and I'm still not done with everything else. So I have this one, which is the Progress Pride flag, the A Man Attracted to Men pride flag, the Androgen pride flag, the original gay flag, which is my favorite, just mostly because of the colors, but also that all the stripes have different symbols, or different meanings rather. I have the transgender pride flag because obviously, and also because obviously I have the asexual pride flag, which is the pride flag that starts all my videos. I'm gonna make this as fast as humanly possible and still not gonna be fast enough. Okay, so here's the tour of my skirt that I'm going to be wearing for the MCR show. We have the BL Industries, or Better Living Industries logo, Merci pour le Vanille, Razor to the Rosary, get it. Then we have the Demolition Lovers from 3 Cheers. We have lyrics from Planetary Go. We have the intro to the I'm Not Okay music video, plus the Croquet Mallet and Ball. We have the mailbox from the Not Now music video. We have a pin that I made of Course and a Draculoid. We have a pansy patch that's holographic that I made. I don't know if you can see how holographic it is. We have the Danger Days cover. We have Bullets, reference to the Bullets album. Of course, that we have lyrics to House of Wolves. Here, it's kind of hard to see. It got a little bubbly, but it's okay. It's the Ghost of You music video screenshot and a pin. We have the new logo that they have. That's the fly for Swarm. Then we have all the ray guns from the Danger Days era. Then we have the Bullets cover and the new sigil that Gerard made for the band. Then we have the I Don't Love You characters. It's a little hard to show you them flat because it's not a flat surface, but it's fine. And lyrics to I Don't Love You. Then we have pins. We have the girl. We have Dr. Death Defying. Then we have the Black Parade. the I'm Not Okay cassette tape, the old Fangs logo that they had, Show Pony. We have their Killjoy symbols, Helena, lyrics to Thank You for the Venom. We have their jacket stuff from Danger Days era. We have their return symbols and some bats. Then we have the In Memoriam pamphlet for Helena, lyrics to My Way Home Is Through You, Mother War, Fear and Regret, and the little thing that she had. Then we have more buttons, the album art for Three Cheers, my favorite photo shoot that they ever did, the Ring of Fire logo. We have some blood splatters. We have Mikey's Good Luck helmet from Danger Days. We have the Party Poison mask. This is the first side view, so let's start at the top again. We have some lyrics to Masses of Ravencroft. It's a little hard to see because of the paint that I picked, but it's fine. Then we have lyrics to Head First for Halos, and lyrics to It's Not a Fashion Statement, It's a Fucking Death Wish. And we have like a little church stained glass window, Gothic cathedral type deal. Cool. And then we have the boombox, if you will, from Danger Days, and these are all the Japanese lyrics to Party Poison. Then we have their old t-shirt design, Ride It Like You Stole It. Then we have lyrics from Kiss the Ring, lyrics to The End, lyrics to Boy Division. Here is the back in all of its glory. Okay, so starting from the top, we have Pepe, the cover to the Black Parade album, lyrics to Mama, a little fleur-de-lis because that was a common thing that they had on their merch at the time. I Love New Jersey because obviously homophobia is gay, which is Frank's old t-shirt that he wore a couple times. The conventional weapons symbols, more fangs. Then we have lyrics to Vampires Will Never Hurt You. And then we have the mouse cat. Says Keep Running from Sing. We have a G note. And we have Ray Toro's God because he is. And we have a Ferris wheel and lyrics to This Is the Best Day Ever. Last side, last angle. And then we have just this color mash and Na 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 and Destroya. And then down here we have lyrics to Foundations of Decay. And right here we have all the symbols from conventional weapons. And I have a little strife with this because we all thought we knew the lyrics to Foundations of Decay, and the part where they say only to watch the runes corrode, I put that down because that's what the most at the time the most trusted source on Google said that's what the lyric was. But I thought the lyrics were only to watch the roots corrode because that's what I heard, and I didn't put that down because Google said this was the correct lyric. And you know what? They released the correct lyrics, and I was right, and you guys were wrong. So maybe you guys should listen to me more often, and that's all I'm saying. Glittery Ring of Fire, the Killjoy guns, albums. I used the two the official My Chemical Romance / Hip Dot palettes, the makeup palettes that they did. Pretty much everything on my face was like the My Chemical Romance. I do this thing with my life where I just want like to augment things in every aspect. So I was like, this is gonna be the most My Chemical Romance day I've had in my life, and it was. So that was fun. So I had very My Chemical Romance inspired makeup. I had the Ring of Fire logo, but with the ray guns. And then I had a little rosary and then a bat wing that had the album logos in it. And then I had like my Vampira lipstick and put some of the MCR lipstick over it as well. And then later on, I didn't do this until later on, but I put some like fake blood on to make it look like it was a vampire, and it was so fun. And I was so excited. And then I made my skirt all by myself. I painted the whole thing front to back, and then you'll see it. You probably saw it already. I probably should have clipped, but I made that whole thing and I was very proud of it. It took me months. And then I made my shirt. And so I went and I got there at about, I want to say 5 a.m. I think I was 53 in line, 53, 56 maybe? I don't know, but I was in the 50s, so I was within the first 100. And I got there, everyone was sleeping. Everyone was in sleeping bags. Oh my god, maybe I was there before 5 a.m. I think I might have been there before 5 a.m. Actually. Yeah, I got up at 2. Yeah, I think I got there before 5 a.m. And so I waited, and there's these two people who got in line right after me, EJ and Marin, and we kind of like said hi when they got in the line with me, and then we were waiting for hours, and they were playing this game where they'd be like, okay, I thought of it, and they would just think of something, literally anything in the world, and they'd start, okay, is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? Like, you know, is it a concept? Like, what is it? And they could only answer yes or no questions. And they said, do you want to play with us? And I said, yeah, that'd be great. And then we played a couple of rounds, and it was really fun. And those two were so nice. If you guys are watching this, hi. You guys, like, made the whole day so awesome. You guys were so cool and so fun. And they were really cool to hang out with. And when I got there, I had got a bunch of little trans pride flags, and I ordered them on the internet, and I wanted to pass them out, so I had like tons, well, not tons, I had 50, and then I wrote on them, you should have raised a baby girl, you should have raised a baby girl, I should have been a better son, because that's a line from Mama, which the community has agreed is the Transgender Anthem. And I posted a picture on Twitter of the flags, and I said, this is what I look like, I only have a few, if you want one for when they play Mama, come find me, I'm this number in line. And people actually saw it and started coming up and getting them from me, which was awesome. And I really didn't think anybody was gonna see it. And then as we got closer, I was like, okay, I still have some left, so and it's almost time to go in, so I just went through the line and gave out as much as I could. And that was really fun. A lot of people were really excited to get them. Some people were like, oh, save one for me on Twitter. I said, I'll try. And it was really cool. A lot of people got really excited about it. This asshole cut the line. Got some vampire blood for the show. And it was time to go in. And then they let us in a little bit earlier because we had all been there for so long. So they let us in the building early, and we still had to wait a little bit. So we did some waiting, and while we were in line, I passed out some glitter and some fake blood, because well, that's one of my favorite parts of concerts, is like the community aspect, and just making on the fly friends. So it was so cool. There were a couple people surrounded with in line who I said, guys, just in case anybody needs some, because I know sometimes you need some, I have some extra fake blood and some extra glitter, and some people partook in it. So that was really cool. And there's this one person who was so sweet. She was so sweet. She came up and she said, has anyone from the street team asked to take a picture of your outfit for our Twitter? If you don't know what the street team is, it's like a really popular MCR fandom account on Twitter, where they post all things related to MCR, like fan videos, updates on the tour, like things like that. Oh, they posted new merch. Here, this is what it looks like. Here's some new pictures of the bands. Here's some cool things that some of the fans did. Anything related to MCR they posted in their really popular account. And one of the members came up, and she was so sweet. She was so sweet. She was so nice. And she asked me, did anyone come up to you and ask to take a picture yet? I said, no. She goes, do you want us to? I said, yes. So she took a picture of my outfit, and she goes, did you make this? And I was like, yeah. And then she goes, that's so cool. I said, I saw your post on Twitter earlier. I love your scrubs, because she had MCR scrubs, which were so cool. And then we chatted for a bit, and it was so cool to meet somebody from the street team, because I follow them, and like it's so cool to meet like the people behind it. Guys, MCR has the best community. No one has a better community than the MCR fandom, and that's all I'm saying. And so it was time to go in. Security was a nightmare, so it was literally so bad. Well, I got through, they scanned my ticket, and I ran to the floor, and then they scanned it again, because they had to for some reason, and then I walked up, and I was like, oh no, because I really want to barricade. I want to barricade so bad. That's why I got there so early. And then I got there, and I was like, oh no, there's so many people here. already, and I was only like 50 something in line. I won barricade that I'll take where I got. And then I saw Meredith, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, "Hey, you made it! You made it to the barricade! Congrats!" Like cool, because we had gotten separated through the like letting people in the building, and they said, "Oh my God, you made it too!" Like, and then they without me saying anything or asking, moved to the side so that I could get barricaded. I almost started crying because that was so kind of them. They didn't have to do that, and that was, oh my God, it was so good. And then every like 15 minutes while we were waiting, EJ would say, "They're gonna play their songs." which was so funny, but it was also like, I'm thinking that too, like these people are gonna play their songs, which is so wild of them. We got bored waiting, so somebody next to us, like down the right to me, was holding up their phone and scrolling back and forth between pictures, so it was the American flag, and then we all went, "Boo!" And then they swiped and it was the trans pride flag, and we went, "Yeah!" And they kept doing that for like 20 minutes, and it was honestly really fun. I looked around and everyone in the front had the trans pride flags that I had handed out, and I was like, oh my gosh, people actually have them and are ready, and it was so good. MCR came on, and oh my God, guys, I lost my little mind. I was so close. I was so close to them, and it was, guys, it means, I can't put into words how much it meant to me to see them and to see them so close. I've loved them my whole life, and I've devoted so much to them, and they've gotten me through like some of the worst parts of my life. And to see them so close meant the whole world to me. I am at the barricade. I'm literally at the barricade. Sorry. I'm putting in my vlog. Yeah. Oh, you want me in? Yeah. We're barricade buddies. Oh. No. There was one point in between songs. No, it wasn't in between songs, it was during a song where Gerard looked right in my eyes, and it was like, oh my God, it was so crazy. And Gerard was funny. In between the songs, he was talking about how slimy his legs were. Because he was wearing shorts, he's like, it's so slimy. It's funny.
Seriously, I'm not trying to create any problems or weird fictions, but my fucking legs are so fucking slimy. And every time my legs go like this, it's like 2 baby fucking seals. And I can't stop thinking about it. Alright, this is a fucking Black Parade. Your looks with all the lies and the books to make the citizen out of you. Because they sleep when they're young and keep an eye on your son, so they can watch all the things you do. When on the head, no aspiring to the sand, another copy the murder machine. They send out, we never stand, the shit out of me.
I was on Ray's side, by the way. I was on Ray's side, and I don't have a favorite member of MCR because they're just other adults who happen to be celebrities. Having a favorite feels kind of weird. But it's probably Ray. So I was on Ray's side. I kept screaming, "Ray, I love you!" Oh, during Mama, we all, I looked around and everyone was holding up their trans pride flags, and Ray looked at us and he like pointed at me, and we're queer. Like, you know what's up? Like he recognized it. He was like, yeah, and it was so cool. And looking back, a lot of people posted from their seats videos during Mama, and you could just see a sea of the trans pride flags I had handed out. So that was so cool. When he got to that line, when Gerard got to that line, he knew. He saw all the flags. He goes like, I know. And so he went into the microphone and he goes, I know you want to sing it. And then he let us sing the line that was on the flags. I don't think he could read what was on the flags, but he saw the flags and he goes, I know what's up. I'm not stupid. I know what's happening here. So it was really cool.
We're all for lies. Mama, we're all for lies. And you wanna sing it?
Mother walked so hard and too hard. My life been too much. You should have raised the baby girl and should have been a better son. You can try me infection. They can amputate it. What
You should have been
I could have been a better son.
when we come along.
Then, oh my god, my favorite part during the night, it was during Famous Last Words, and they had these platforms, these box platforms all across the stage where anybody in the band who wanted to could like walk forward and stand on them and perform, and they could be that much closer to the crowd. Like literally within reaching distance. Ray would get on them all throughout the night, and there was one point in Famous Last Words where he comes on the platform that's right in front of me, and he kneeled down during the chorus while he was playing, and he was singing it with us. And guys, and you can see this in the video because I took a video of this. He is during the chorus, he is looking dead in my eyes and nodding, and he was doing that to everyone right in front of him. But like that song and that line meant so much to be like 2 feet from Mr. Raymond Toro, Mr. Chemical Romance himself, and him looking right into my eyes and like seeing me, and while we're singing back and forth to each other. That was a religious experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the whole world. And my god, if I ever lose my memory one day, show me that video and it'll like come rushing back to me, okay? That was one of the best moments of my entire life. That meant so much to me, and I don't have words to emphasize how much that mattered to me. So that concert was absolutely phenomenal. They played Vampires. They played Vampires Will Never Hurt You. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They really had some nerve, just hitting us back to back with all these bangers, just another banger. It was not a moment's rest for us, and which is I'm not complaining. It was a religious experience. It was one of the best nights of my entire life. After the show ended, and it was time to leave, I went and I got some merch. I got the Boyzone shirt, and I got the Tramp Stamp shirt. Here's the merch I got. I got the infamous Tramp Stamp one, and I got the Boyzone one because I had to. And then I met up with my friend Z and my friend Andy, and they had some internet friends that they knew who joined us, and then we went to get something to eat, and then went back to our hotel. And so I got to see my friends after the show. I was hoping to see them before the show too, but we just didn't time it right, because they didn't have general admission. They had seated seats. I can't say how much that day meant to me. It was truly one of the best days of my life, and I want to go back. I love them so dearly.
really difficult, actually. I need like Danzig gloves or something. Alright, let's take a step back for everybody. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea, right? Okay, at the count of 3, you're already doing it, which is really rad, but at the count of 3, just to make it a little more organized, everybody's just gonna like shuffle back a little bit, alright? On the floor, you know, you guys are probably fine. Like, you don't have to step back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, please step back.
guys so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll leave all my social media links in the description below. And I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.